This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. What did I say? What did I say? Did I not say that the Toronto Raptors would tie this series 2 games apiece? I told y'all, man. I said that Kawhi Leonard was going to take it to the Milwaukee Bucks because of the lack of maturity from Giannis Antetokounmpo. I've been trying to tell y'all that. He's 1 to 2 years removed from him being that player that's going to take over the league. Kawhi Leonard is ahead of him in that regard. So experience plays a factor in playoffs. Lest y'all forget, lest I have to remind y'all asses. This is why He Knows His Sport. Because I'm bringing you that what? That heat and that fire. Because I tell y'all, when I tell you something, you need to let it marinate in the corpus callosum. You need to let it marinate in the cerebellum. I told y'all that the Toronto Raptors is going to make this a series. This is a 7-game series, folks. It's going to be back and forth. Kawhi Leonard's not going to go to sleep. His ass ain't no fucking Jordan. Nowhere near that. But in this modern day Rudy Poo and Plum Brain generational era, he's a baller. Second best player in the game after KD trade 5. Yes, he is. At this moment, he's the second best player in the game. There's just no arguing that. And I knew that with the experience factor and what he brings to the table and how he's willing games in and out each and every single game, this would happen. When folks were saying, oh, the Milwaukee Bucks was up 2-0, I said, did I not say they took care of home court? What did the Toronto Raptors do? They took care of home court. Now we have what's called a series, folks. Game 5 is going to decide a lot of things. It's going to decide a lot of things. Not going to decide the series, but it's going to decide a lot of things on who really wants it. This is a 7-game series, folks. And I got Toronto Raptors winning in 7. That's my prediction. And I'm going to stay hold and stay fast to it. But folks was like, but you got the prediction wrong with the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I got that one wrong. Because I figured it was going to go 6 because I was giving Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum enough credit to win 2 games. I was going with the mindset that they didn't want this team to blow up. So they would have to show something to the ownership. But I was proven wrong. It looks like they don't mind the team being blown up. Because you know what they showed? They showed they ain't worth nothing but shit. I'm going to say it again. They showed that they are not worth nothing but shit. See, every time I give folks the benefit of the doubt, sometimes it clouds the prediction. See, if I didn't go by the prediction of the doubt, I probably would have said 4 to 5. That would have been smart play. That's initially what I was thinking, but I didn't say it. So because I didn't say it, I eat crow on it. Because that's what you do. When you don't get it right, you don't get it right. It is what it is. But I almost always get everything right. No one's perfect. But the prediction king is in the 90-something percentiles. And what did I say about the Toronto Raptors? Did I not say this series was going to be tied 2 games apiece? Because I saw the magnitudes of it. I saw what happened. I saw Giannis Antetokounmpo and his deficiencies. I told you, man, this stuff about he's such an elite defender, he has maturity issues. Does Giannis Antetokounmpo have the ability to have a full potential game? Yes, he does. But he got 1 more year of getting molded in the offseason by KB24. He got 1 more year of getting molded by Hakeem Olajuwon. That's what he needs to do in the offseason. He needs to go visit Kobe for about a month and go visit Hakeem Olajuwon for another month. That should be his whole 2 months in the offseason. He does that. He comes back next year. He's terrorizing the league because he's going to have all of the footwork down low that he can as a big man. Because remember, his height, he can play big. He will have all of the Hakeem Olajuwon footwork down low. And he will have all the Kobe Bryant footwork 15 feet and out. That would make him lethal. Plus, Kobe will make sure he inserts a jumper. Because that's Giannis Antetokounmpo's weakness. He don't got a J. Cats don't understand how much a J makes your career have longevity. I'm going to say it again. Cats don't understand how come your J doesn't allow you to have longevity. It allows you to have that. That's why you see somebody like Ben Simmons is an idiot. He's allergic to the truth. Because if he would have got the J, he would have been all right. We would have been talking about the Raptors we would have been talking about the Bucks and the Sixers, not the Bucks and the Raptors. Because Ben Simmons would have become unstoppable. Because he already has an unstoppable drive to the basket game. But he's lacking in the shooting department. And that's where he needs to buffer it up. That's the same thing with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He needs to buffer up that J. And a J is something you can learn. You don't need to have clutch genes for that. That's a basketball ability that you can learn through practice and hard work and dedication. That's the problem with these new age players. They're not putting in the work. They ain't whipping working. But Kawhi's whipping working. I mean, the man got injury and he's balling out of freaking control. You saw that dunk on Giannis Antetokounmpo? I told y'all, man, Kawhi's in another level. I like Kawhi Leonard. That's why I picked him to go to the finals. Remember what my NBA Finals matchup was? Golden State Warriors versus the Raptors. And even though I didn't get the Golden State Warriors prediction right in terms of how many games, I still got the prediction right. So the prediction king strikes again. Because ultimately it's about the pick. Oof. Y'all didn't hear me. Let me rewind and say that again. Ultimately it's about the pick. Every pick that I've picked has gone to the point of where they need to go to. I said it was going to be Portland Trail Blazers versus the Golden State Warriors. What happened? I said it was going to be the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Raptors. What happened? I said that Golden State Warriors were going to go to the finals. What happened? Now we're waiting on the Bucks to make it to the finals. And all this rhetoric about the Golden State Warriors cannot do the job without Kevin Durant. Either one of those teams in the East will give the Golden State Warriors fits if they don't have Kevin Durant. They need that boy defensively. And they need him offensively to make them over the top. That's why I said the media zealotry. That's why Kevin Durant went after Chris Broussard's head. Because the problem with the media is Kevin Durant is such a polarizing figure. They can't stand the fact that he's checked them and he's affected their bottom line. They can't stand that. So they got to come after him in every form, every variation, and every fashion. It's saddening, but that's just the truth. The Golden State Warriors have a Nightwing, they have a third wheel, and they have a guy that's a borderline Dennis Rodman. They cannot win against the Raptors or the Bucks with just that squad. That's not going to be enough anymore. Because those two teams, either one of those teams, they make it to the finals, they're too defensively responsible. And they're too lengthy on the defensive end. You got to understand with the Toronto Raptors, you have Danny Green, plays hellified defense. You got Kawhi Leonard, hellified defense. That's your backcourt right there. That's locking down Stephen Curry and fucking Klay Thompson. And then you got Serge Ibaka that can give Draymond Green fits, plus Pascal Siakam that also plays defense. See, that I'm trying to teach y'all something, man. So y'all need to hear me and hear me fucking well. They need Kevin Durant because he's the equalizer. Like that Denzel Washington movie. He's the equalizer. They need him. Because I'm telling y'all, the Toronto Raptors are making it out of this series. Kawhi Leonard is on a tear. Like nobody's business. Second to Kevin Durant. But he's balling nevertheless. All this stuff about him being Michael Jordan, please. He already lost in the NBA Finals. I already debunked that nonsense yesterday. But is he a very good player in his own right? Yes. Is he borderlining into great? Yes. He gets that. So we shall see. But again, the prediction king strikes again. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.